Monopoly, Chores Edition. So there we were, sitting around the dining table on a lazy Sunday afternoon, ready for our traditional family game of Monopoly. It was the usual mix of excitement and dread, as everyone knows that Monopoly can turn even the closest families into cutthroat capitalists. Just as we were ready to start, Uncle Bob, the self-proclaimed Monopoly master, suggested adding a new twist to the game. "Let's spice things up," he declared, by allowing property trades for household chores. We all exchanged skeptical glances, but hey, it sounded harmless enough, and let's be real, anything that could potentially get my brother to do chores was worth a shot. At first, the idea seemed brilliant. Aunt Linda managed to snag Park Place by agreeing to do the laundry for a week, while Cousin Tim traded away his precious boardwalk for a promise from Dad to mow the lawn for the rest of the month. The game took a domestic turn, transforming us from land barons into cleaning enthusiasts. The house was buzzing with negotiation strategies that sounded like, "I'll wash the dishes if you give me St. James Place," and, "I'll vacuum the living room for a ride on the Reading Railroad." It was Monopoly meets Extreme Home Makeover, and soon, the game was more about who could avoid chores than who could bankrupt the family. By the time we reached the later rounds, the house was sparkling clean, and Uncle Bob was sitting on a veritable empire of properties. But the real twist came when my sister, Sarah, landed on Marvin Gardens and found herself out of cash. Unfazed, she boldly offered Uncle Bob a deal, a one-time, full house cleaning service for the coveted yellow property. Uncle Bob, who never met a deal he didn't like, accepted with a grin. Sarah, not one to be outdone, immediately recruited the younger cousins into her cleaning crew, promising them free rent on Baltic Avenue for the next game. As the dust settled and the final properties were traded, Uncle Bob leaned back with a satisfied smile. "Well, I think we all learned something today," he said, surveying the immaculate living room. "Apparently, the best way to win at Monopoly is to clean up your act, literally."